This is the iPhone 7. Amazing design, but it has a few step backs of its own. Then here's the iPhone 6s, the refined iPhone 6 that doesn't snap in half. Now, which one should you be aiming for if you were to get one? Let's see. So, first of all, let's talk price range. The iPhone 6s can be found in 16 through 128GB selections from all around $70 to $150 used. Not bad. But the iPhone 7 is just a tad more. If you want to get a 32GB iPhone 7 in used condition, it's going to set you back a good few $200 or so. Of course, you can get them cheaper, but this is for the average buyer. Now, things get spicy if you're going to fix them yourself. If you want to get a broken iCloud unlocked iPhone 6s from various gigabyte capacities, you can find them anywhere on the range from $30 to $90. Insane, right? In fact, my 128GB iPhone 6s that I have right here was bought for $50 with a bad screen. Got a cheap $20 replacement and it's good as new. Now, iPhone 7s are significantly more, with iCloud unlocked broken ones going for about anywhere from $90 to $130. Of course, you could always find them cheaper, but they're probably in worse condition. Now on to the design. Both still look great, even today. Apple truly can make timeless designs. The iPhone 6s has a nice, sleek aluminum chassis with, that's right, a headphone jack. No need for a dongle here. Still can't even find my old pairs of dongles. The 6s back camera is 12 megapixels and can create some stunning photos. You can check my Instagram for some shots, or just generally browse online for them. The 6s also has a regular click home button that actually does move, unlike the iPhone 7. Not much else notable on the 6s, besides those key features. Now for the 7. Mine came in a matte black finish, and it truly does look stunning from the back. The antenna lines are much more seamless compared to the iPhone 6s, and the back just generally looks better, with the camera having a rising slope leading up to the rim of the camera lens, making it feel more natural. The iPhone 7 is more thicker than the 6s, so you won't notice that in regular use. Now to the front of the phone. It has a haptic feedback home button, meaning that it doesn't actually click. The taptic engine inside of the phone actually produces a lifelike vibration at certain areas of the screen to feel like a button press. Very similar to how Force Touch worked on the iPhone 6s. Nowhere at the bottom of the device, you can see the headphone jack is gone, and it's been replaced by more speaker grills. You may think it has 2 speakers, but that's actually wrong. The headphone jack has been replaced with a bigger microphone grill to make it more symmetrical and nicer looking. Moving on to specs and features, the iPhone 7 has a waterproofing rating of IP67, water and dust resistance. That means it can take a splash and generally be fine under shallow, clean waters without being damaged. The last notable difference with the 7 is that it has the stereo speakers. That means it bundles the earpiece at the top of the phone with the bottom speaker to create a dual speaker effect for better audio quality and louder noises. Success in bringing Force Touch to the iPhone lineup. It is a new layer added onto the display. If you press harder on certain apps on the home screen or in other areas where it can be used, it'll bring up a sub-menu with useful features in the app that you might want to access quicker, along with the taptic engine providing vibration feedback to the specific corner of the screen, making it feel like you're actually pressing on something. Now to performance. Now what can I say, both are fine. They can handle pretty much anything you throw at them fine. RAM management is also fine on both, and you shouldn't experience much if any app restarts with normal usage. Onto the battery life. Chances are you're not going to be buying these 2014 through 2015 flagships brand new. Chances are you're getting a used one. For instance, the battery health on my iPhones are both in the 80% already, and it feels even worse. My iPhone 7 can handle 2 hours of screen on time at best, similar to my 6s. I'd suggest getting a $49 replacement battery at Apple, providing that your iPhone isn't damaged in any way. Camera quality should also be fine for both, providing that none really have any major advantage in pixel count or their sensors. They both produce okay photos. So for the software, both should be updated for at least a few more years. The 6s has only had 3 incremental upgrades and should be at least getting 3 more, covering you for another 3 more years. The 7 should also be similar with about 4, and iOS runs great on both. They're both very fast and responsive while doing pretty much anything. Apple has really optimized these phones for their respective OSs. Now for the last and most important category, repairability. It's amazing how easy it is to replace, well, anything in an iPhone 6s. Me, a 13-year-old, was able to replace the display on my iPhone 6s and keep all the screws inside in their respective places. There are also only 2 types of screws you will need to disassemble the things in the phone. A Phillips head and a pentalobe screwdriver. That's all. But the iPhone 7 took it up a notch, or should I say down a notch, as you need 3 separate screwdrivers just to remove the screen. How ridiculous. And not only that, but if your home button never breaks or is not original to the iPhone, you'll lose all functionality of the home button forever, unless you can get an Apple to replace the screen for you, as only they have access to special software to pair a new home button with your iPhone. And Apple is known to overcharge repairs to over 5 times the price from what you could repair it at home yourself. Along with that, both of the iPhone's batteries are firmly glued in to the point where it makes it hard for even amateurs to remove it. The glue is too strong and frankly unneeded. The iPhone 5 and below had normal adhesive strips that were easy to remove and way much more easier to remove for average people, and still held in the batteries fine. Now on to major issues. The only real major issue on the iPhone 6s was unexpected battery shutdown, which is a tad annoying at first, but you can always get your battery replaced at Apple anyway, so who really cares? But the iPhone 7 has 2 much more major issues. Not only can their basebands completely fail, that's the thing that can allow to send and receive calls and use data, but the entire phone could go in a boot loop and have all microphones and headphones completely not work on the device. And not only that, but boot loop affected devices aren't even officially recognized as a problem on Apple's own website, even though it's been proved to be a design flaw. They wouldn't even replace my fully good condition iPhone 7, which some others got replaced. My final thoughts? In my opinion, the 6S is the clear option here. Not only is it cheaper and easier to find, but it even still boasts a headphone jack and comparable spec, along with being fairly reliable. The iPhone 7 just has too many setbacks to make it the clear option. Okay, so this video is pretty different from usual. There may be some mic issues or stutters in my voice in this video, and this video is more of a test than an actual video as I'm trying to improve my quality. If you have any tips or suggestions on how to improve, please let me know in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe if you like this content, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.